How much is my case worth? It's one of the first questions people ask after a car accident. Hi, my name is Brandon Osterbind and I'm a personal injury lawyer here in Virginia, and I make videos to help people understand the process of a personal injury case before they have to commit to big decisions. If this or any other videos that I've posted are helpful to you, it would sure help me if you would hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Now, I want to explain how car accident settlements are actually evaluated, because the number is not pulled out of thin air, and it's not the same for every case. Let's start with the most important point. There is no fixed value for a car accident case. There's no chart, there's no formula, there's no 100% accurate calculator that tells you exactly what your case is worth. Instead, every case is made up of two different types of claims: a personal injury claim and a property damage claim. For this video, I will focus on the personal injury claim and its two sides. Understanding the differences between them is where everything starts. The first side is the economic side. This is the measurable part of your case. It includes things like medical bills, future medical treatment, lost wages, loss of earning capacity. Those numbers are numbers that can be calculated. They're supported by medical records, billing statements, employment documentation. If you have $20,000 in medical bills, that's real money. If you've missed work, that's real money. This is the foundation of your case. The second side is the non-economic side. This is the part people struggle to understand. This includes pain and suffering, physical limitations, loss of enjoyment of life, emotional impact. And there are no receipts for this. There's no invoice that says what your pain is worth. So how is it evaluated? It comes down to several things: the severity of your injury, the duration of your treatment, whether the injury is permanent, and how well those effects are documented and how well they can be communicated to a jury in court. This is where two cases with the same medical bills can have two very different values. And here's where people get it wrong. They jump straight to the number. They'll ask, is my case worth $10,000? Is it worth $50,000? Or is it worth six figures? But those questions skip the entire process, because the value of a case comes from the strength of the medical evidence, the consistency of your treatment, the credibility of the claim, and the available insurance coverage. And this is where your lawyer matters. A good personal injury lawyer doesn't just take your case, they evaluate whether they can actually add value to it. That means making sure the treatment is all documented, identifying gaps in the medical record, understanding future care needs, presenting the case in a way that reflects its full impact. In other words, they're asking, can we position this case so that the client ends up with more, not just a faster check? Because speed and value are not the same thing. On the other hand, some firms operate on volume. They take smaller cases, they move them quickly and resolve them early. Even when waiting, developing the evidence or preparing them more thoroughly could lead to a better outcome. That doesn't mean every case needs to be a long fight, but it does mean this: the way a case is handled can directly affect what ends up in your pocket. Now, let's talk about insurance coverage. Even if a case is worth a certain amount, you can only recover what is available. So if the at-fault driver has limited insurance, that can cap recovery unless other coverage applies, like uninsured or underinsured motorist coverage. So when people ask, how much should my case be worth? The more accurate answer is, it depends on what can be proven and what money is available to pay it. So let me simplify this for you. A car accident settlement is based on what you've lost financially, what you've experienced physically and emotionally, how well those things are documented, how the case is developed by your lawyer, and lastly, the insurance coverage involved. It's not guesswork, not averages, not about someone else's case. If you've been injured and you're trying to figure out what your case might be worth, that's not something to estimate too early, because settling before you understand the full impact of your injuries can leave value on the table. Before you go, make sure you watch our video, How to Get the Most Out of Your Property Damage Claim, because understanding the value of your case doesn't stop with injuries. What you recover for your vehicle and related losses is another piece of the puzzle, and handling that the right way can make a bigger difference than most people expect.